Hello? 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 There's a Wilson.
There is a Wilson. Just slowly making its progress over. Because, old men. How do you handle them?
True.
It's a legit issue. Thank you for throwing the cheese. Tom deserved it, I'm just saying.
Do you want to get smacked?
Always.
I know.
Well.
All right, that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this.
I'll tell you dishonor. It's just how it's going to be. This is the way Tom can see his gritty face and things that get slapped at him and stuff like that. And I need my Bible. Tom, say something smart.
I don't say anything smart.
I think that's the smartest thing you've said so far.
I will hit you.
We like picking on Tom every once in a while, don't we, guys?
I'm so tired.
Yeah, you're so tired.
Parkour!
Parkour! Parkour. Absolutely. Guys, I love having an extendable cord. There we go. What you playing today?
Probably League.
Probably League.
I mean, that's the only game we have on the PC right now.
No, it's not.
For me, yeah.
No, did we not put on Overwatch?
No.
Oh, well, we can change that up.
Well,
It's not impossible.
I don't want to play Overwatch alone.
Okay. Or Marvel Rivals. Or lots of things.
League's fun.
I think Tom's just being picky. I think that's all that's going on. Anywho, sent Tom stream name ideas.
Where?
Stream name ideas? Pilo sends you stream name ideas? I don't even get stream name ideas.
Well, first of all, not playing Sims, so that one's not happening.
Apparently he doesn't want to create Nuggets' character today.
Nope.
Nope. Apparently not. Wow. We want Sims 4. Wow. All that stuff like that. And Heather, who said you're old? Like, what is this? Ease up. You're not old. Calm down. We're all good. Nuggets can't make his house if you don't make him. That's a fair point.
How sad.
Wow. Nugget for the win indeed. Absolutely. My goodness, man. You need to hug people more. That's what I think you need to do.
No, it's called I need to wake up first.
That's also true. That's fair. Hey guys, so you may notice things are just a little bit different setup and stuff like that. It's just how it is. I like our Nerds on the Word over there. I think I should shift it from there to like down here sometime. I think it will blend in a little bit more and give us a little bit more freedom of headspace. But I'm weird like that. And yes, hashtag November 14th, not November 4th. So guys, again, the reminder, those of you who are local, you need to put it under the chat. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll fix that later. But yeah, don't forget our superhero Nerdy Cafe happening not this Friday, but next Friday. That's right, happening at 7 p.m., ending at 9 p.m. We're going to be having a good time. Lots of board games, lots of video games, lots of time just being ridiculous together and having a good time gaming and nerding out in different ways, fashions. There's competitions. That's important. There's going to be snacks. There's going to be even potential merch. Yeah. Merch. Stickers. Things. So you should go to it. You should do it. It's here if you're local. And if you're not local and you're like, oh, dude, I wish I could go. Hoff is going to be hosting some Discording goodness, funness, and engagemeness on there. So you're not alone. It'll just be bumped back from 8 to 10. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. And, of course, we have our regular scheduled craziness that's going on with Tom later on gaming today. Oh, hi. Wow. That's quick. They actually threw that in there real quick. Dang.
We both went for one.
That was impressive. Hold on. Why the dark?
Cancelled.
Oh shoot! Then we have to drink coffee afterwards. Oh my word! All this thing, amazing hydration picture, right? So stretch. Oh.
We don't drink coffee.
Yeah, because there was a cancel.
Yeah,
the cancel means you drink then coffee.
That has water in it. That's hydrate.
But it actually dehydrates you.
It has water.
This has been. Were you not there for that stream? Guys, throw it in the chat.
I rarely hear
who's
your
right.
streams.
Who's right on that's not even for my stream. That was a Pilo stream. Thank
Barely
you.
there for Pilo streams.
Yo, okay. Throw it down the chat skis over here. Who's right? The cancel is actually drinking coffee versus the hydration is the water. So there is a distinction between the two.
Then don't hydrate. Make it drink coffee.
A Christmas party, that does not help me. Micah's right, always. Boom!
That is not true.
Boom!
That is not.
Boom! See?
Well, you can drink coffee.
See, even Solomon agrees.
That's Solomon, though.
Wow.
Nah, Solomon's not getting any leeway here with the video he sent me. You get no leeway here, Solomon.
I did see it on Sunday. That was a different take. Oh my goodness. Coffee dehydrates. Isn't that December 5th? The Christmas party one? No, the Christmas party. Oh. Guys, this is why I write down schedules and stuff like that. And things and stuff like that.
Heather says she's right.
The Christmas party?
Mm-hmm.
Family Christmas party this weekend, I think. She's right. Don't worry, I'm just... Yes. I'm so confused, because I thought we were talking about, like... Hoy. Okay. Because the next Nerdy Cafe is going to be December 12th, but we're not even started the first one yet, so let's settle down a little bit. Settle down, people.
I can't even see Pilo's name and the other person's.
Yeah, that blue is a little different. You just know that Pilo's longer and Neon's shorter.
Oh, I didn't even know it was Neon.
It's Noodles. It's all good, Noodles. It's okay. I'm confused all the time. But thank you for being awesome and for being here. That's the important part. Just let you know. Is there hay at the cafe for Tom? I mean, a horse gotta eat. We love you, Tom. We love you. We appreciate you.
Solomon may disappear.
Solomon mate. Wow. Solomon, watch out. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch out. Alright. We are going to open up our Biblias. Yeah, the Bible. Go to the Bible app. And we are opening to Psalm 122.
No. There is no way you write that comment. No, I'm timing this man out.
Dodgers. Oh, don't do that. No, sit down. Sit down. You're going to mess with the system.
Yeah, you're going to lose a mod.
Yeah, y'all need to just be friendly to each other. That's what y'all need to do. That includes you, Solomon. I'm not poking the bear.
There's going to be a
I'm
mod
not poking the bear.
It's going to disappear.
I'm not poking the bear.
Stream. You're going to be down one mod.
Be nice. Be nice. Also be nice.
Your main mod's just going to disappear.
Just disappear. Just like I don't know what you're talking about. But, oh boy.
No.
Technically, you do need to love everybody.
No.
Like
not
Jesus
Solomon.
even talks
Nope,
about that.
Not Solomon.
Wow. Isn't this just like that meme where like, hey Jesus, do we have to love everybody? It's like, yes, everybody. Even Gary? Yes. Even Gary. Ha! Suck it, everyone! Not now, Gary.
That's like everyone to Solomon. No.
It's more like everyone to Wilson. That's just like, that's how it is. My mod power will disappear, just like the...
I'm seriously going to time him out.
No, Solomon, come on. There's some hurt that's going on, man.
I'm going to time him out.
No, it's okay. Just please be nice. Please be nice, guys. Please play nicely. Okay. Hey, instead of throwing down harsh comments in the comments, how about we flip open to Psalm 122 and we read that together? That would be good, right?
Sure.
That would be absolutely good.
And then after, he's going.
We getting to the Bible ever, right? That's what I'm saying, right? Peace and right? That's the theme that's going on here. Peace and love, Heather.
There's no peace and love with me and Solomon are on the same thing.
You.
Am I wrong?
You two are really like brothers. You just got to go at each other's throats. That's what. Okay. Here we go. Song for pilgrims ascending to Jerusalem. Psalm of David. David.
Wow, we actually got a name.
David gets this one.
Yep.
I was glad when they said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord." And now, here we are, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem.
Tired.
Jerusalem, yes I am. I am tired. Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. All the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord, as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love the city prosper. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem.
I like how you kept trying to scroll up when you can see that's the end of it.
I always do that. I'm always just like ready to go to the next level. Next level.
There is no next level.
No, there isn't. Okay. So, that's Psalm 122, the reading through and stuff like that. We're going to do it again. I think this has become more of a consistent thing that we've been doing now for the past 2 streams. We'll do some Lectio Divina at the end. You cool with that? Give me a thumbs up if you're down with some prayerful meditation. Prayerful meditation for this after. So we're going to be doing reading stuff like that. I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. Oh, snap. Yo, okay, Heather's down. Okay, Noodles is down. Sweet, we're good. I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. Right? What verse is that one particularly, Heather? I think you got a different translation. We're reading NLT. Because, yeah, I see.
It's the last thing. I
I will seek. Yep. Okay.
Wilson,
don't mind me.
You literally just read it.
Hi, I'm Unique. That was the last bit that you read, I think.
It was.
100%. Yep. Don't mind Wilson.
What are you talking about? You literally just read it.
Hi. Wilson's in the state. All right. Bringing this down verse by verse again. So this is the pilgrimage, right? This is the way toward Jerusalem. And here we have it in Psalm 122. We started this journey in Psalm 120 on our pilgrimage from the outer limits of Israel itself. Then we go into the desert, and that's the whole trek of where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, right? The one who made the heaven and the earth, right? The idea that he's there with us in the wilderness. That was our Anna moment where he's sniping, securing us from a distance. He's there throughout all of it. I thought I was wrong. I have a bad memory. No, I get it.
We're not the only one.
It's like Dory mode for me. Like leaving you at your place and forgetting to pick you up. That's what I thought you were going to throw in my face.
No. You get leeway, because I was still asleep when you came.
See, there we go.
You get leeway.
He's our sniper in a good way. Anna is like a healing sniper. So when she finds you in your scope and you're part of her team, it's healing. It's like how God delivers healing to us. He's watching us along the way, and he's protecting us and helping us throughout the journey. Ooh, you're getting some cake apparently. Wally, dude, I want to be a sniper, right? A sniper for Jesus. That's what prayers are all about. See? Snipers for Jesus. Okay, so we're going along this journey. Now it looks like it's ended, as in, like... And now we're here, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. So what I love about this is, like, you're getting a visual kind of walk through the journey. You're getting descriptions of what's had, right? And these are the psalms that they would be saying as they were going on to their journey, and praying to God and being reflective of moments. And so as you're singing this on your journey, which would be several days trekking, and wouldn't just be like a couple of days, this is quite a journey, going toward Jerusalem, you're reminded of, like, why are you doing this? What's the hope in this? One is that you get to find peace in God. That was in Psalm 120, that, like, the outside world sucks. Everything is chaotic. It's brutal. But to be back in Jerusalem is to have peace. Then along the journey, that it's a treacherous world. It's hot. It is cold. There are threats in the night. There are concerns along the journey. That's why we want to stay on the mountaintop. But I don't have to look to the mountains to find security. I just look to God. He is my security, no matter where I am in the journey. Here, at least in my reading, and maybe you guys picked up something along the way that was a little different. I appreciate, Heather, how you're like, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. That like desire for an encouragement from God, right? That he's going to be there. But what I found was this overwhelming sense of wholeness and peace. And I want to reflect on, like, some of those words that kind of indicate that kind of help us to chew along that, if you guys are good with me on that. So we're seeing the gates. So imagine, like, you're approaching an old school castle, right? There's big walls and these gates, and it's supposed to, as an outsider, provide a, like, oh snap, like, we don't mess with them. Like, this is where, like, Jericho things should be popping in your head, where the huge wall, you're just like, oh snap, they're impossible to deal with. Like, we don't mess with them. But to a person who's coming into those gates for safety, for a time of celebration, for encouragement, it's actually a form of peace. It's a form of rest, because whatever's outside is not going to come against me. Whatever's outside, I can just have rest and I can chill. So that's why verse 3, Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. Seamless. There's no weakness. There's nothing that's standing out. There's no part of the structure that could be taken out or find an opening for someone to come up and cause some problems. And then all the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord, as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. So, this is a unifying factor now. Dude looks so dead. Apparently you look so dead.
Cool. Okay.
I have no idea what's going on. But okay.
I'm tired.
He's just out of it. It's just how it is. But out of the security and stuff like that that's going on, so like the peace and security of the walls, now there's not just that, there's the unity of the people. When, like, these bigger festivals might happen 6 times a year, so every other month you would make this trek for the bigger things, and you would reflect on certain things throughout the year, and a reminder of how God is there with you in all of your troubles and all of your struggles. Here we have Israel's coming back. They're united. It's like the big family gatherings, when you get to finally hang out with those cousins that you only see every once in a while, or stuff like that.
I don't have that.
You don't have that? You don't have it where, like...
I see my cousins like every month.
Oh. Well, now that's awkward. Okay. Well, I'll give an example. So, both sides of my family, like of the Wilson side, were huge. Like, my mom grew up in a family of 4 sisters, and my dad grew up in a family of 7 siblings. And so, like, whenever there was, like, a family gathering, it was big. It was, like, that's the time where you got to hang out with cousins. You got to play Super Mario Kart with each other and yell at each other and debate who's going to have Yoshi and freak out and all that kind of stuff. And even with my dad's side, who we hardly ever saw everyone, because legitimately the numbers for the Wilson gathering is just nuts. It was huge. And like it just felt big. It felt like you were part of something bigger.
Why did we clip that?
Because apparently you look dead. You're just tired. You're just tired.
Just keep going.
Okay. And so this is kind of like the feel that I think we're supposed to be getting from David, is it's like the reuniting of the family once more.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing back everyone together, being able to connect once more under the same banner, and able to just be able to be. I don't know. Is there anything standing out to you in the midst of all this?
I'm looking.
He's looking. Okay, he's chewing. Okay. So then here, verse 6, pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love this city prosper. You got some people that are really checking in on you here.
I'm just tired. I woke up like an hour ago.
It's true. It's true. So, interesting thing here. Word peace. And I think we did this as a study back when you were in high school. Back when I was youth pastoring for a bit. Yeah, peace.
Oh, on peace, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were meaning this, like...
No, not this whole
I was
passage.
like,
No,
what?
just like the word peace. So peace, the way that you guys will want to know, in Hebrew, the word peace is shalom.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when we greet each other, we go shalom, and you say shalom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like peace as in, like, you know, the whole Vulcan, like, peace and prosperity kind of, like, stuff like that, you know, like... It was more like, when I'm saying peace to you, when I'm saying shalom, mm-hmm. I am, in a way, doing like a small prayer, mm-hmm. saying, I'm praying for your wholeness. Mm-hmm. I pray that you feel there's nothing broken in you, or that there's not something missing. And that's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting to note that's praying for peace for Jerusalem. May all who love the city prosper. And yet, what's the thing that we saw in verse 3? Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. Mm-hmm. There's no hole. There's nothing missing. It's complete. It's like in that moment, David's going like, this is the peace that we should be having. This is the wholeness that we should be having. Mm-hmm. Just as when you're walking up and you're seeing how Jerusalem feels complete, this is what we want you to be having when you are coming into the city, that you feel wholeness and complete. And why is that? Because God's there.
Yeah. The
whole reason why we're doing this pilgrimage to Jerusalem is actually the pilgrimage toward the temple, so that you can have close connection with God and share that with other people.
Yep.
And that's the same thing when we're at church. Technically, because we should be sharing that peace with each other. We should be checking in with each other. Mm. And not that you can't enter church if you aren't complete, if you aren't full or stuff like that. Broken people still are needed to be at the church. But the factor that we actually do check in, that we want to see peace, that we do want to see restoration, that's a big factor. And that's a big encouragement. So then, verse 7. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. So within the walls, I'm never full, I'm always hungry and poor. Oh, Philo. Ooh. Toast? What? I'm not getting the toast. I'm so confused. But okay. Rough. Right. Absolutely. The song?
What?
I'm not getting it. Yay, toast. I don't get where Wally's going, but like...
The song you're playing? What?
Okay, the song that I'm playing, which is just lo-fi music. I'm so confused. All right. Moving onward at breakneck speed. Do you not know how to say yeah? Yeah. So I just have to say yay toast? Yeah toast? Okay, yeah toast. Yeah, hashtag very confused.
Hashtag back to the
Like,
Bible.
shoot multiple rabbits, go back to Bible. Which,
So it wasn't even anything to do
it's
with...
not even... he had a side moment. He had a click. That was over here. That's how it is. We still appreciate you, though, Wally.
Okay, just get back
We're
to
just
the
confused. All right. But, O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. So within the very place that is supposed to be giving you rest, may there be rest. And within the palaces, prosperity. So may your kings, may your dwelling, may the ones who are ruling rule with intelligence, with wisdom, so that they can prosper, they can do well, and keep going forward well.
I like the next one.
You like the next one? For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. Why do you like
for
that?
the sake of yourself. It's for the sake of others.
For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. Why must the rulers prosper and I only get peace? Well,
That's how the world works.
so again, okay. Clarification, right? That's a fair question, Pilo, because you can be like, well, what the heck? Like, why is that the thing? Ultimately, this is where there is justice, right? Oh, yeah, Solomon, no kings. Yeah, right, except we're supposed to be in a theocracy where God guides us and directs us. So technically God is our king, a little bit. And that, whole Jesus thing is the lineage of David. Oh, right, that's actually kingship. Ooh, kind of have to swallow that one. And so in that case, when we are looking at this, we're looking at the ideal situation, right? We're looking at the moment that we want things to be in line together. We want it where, when we are coming to the place of God, any authorities that have been placed by God, which God does actually place authorities and raise that they would be doing well. Because when they are doing well, that will then, it should trickle down to us.
Should.
It should.
Keyword should.
In an ideal state where things are right, that is how it should be. Does it turn out that way all the time? No, sadly not. But the factor in here is that when we are saying this piece, when we are looking at how there's peace within your walls, there's security, that there's no outside things coming after me or trying to take me out. And there's prosperity in your palaces, that the rulers are doing right. Because even prosperity can be a sign that God is taking care of them. It can be. It also can sometimes be an abuse of power, depending on what vantage point you're looking at. There's different rulers that were very wealthy that were abusers of their power. But in this case, it's definitely a theme of unity. There's this feeling of togetherness, prosperity gospel, right? There are some people that misuse the gospel for the sake of you should just have everything and all you want. And
the Pharisees, in a way.
Oh, I'm talking about today.
No, I know.
There's pastors that have said, make a vision board and you pray that into reality. It's that's not biblical.
That's not how it works.
Right? That's not how that works.
Hydrate!
Hydration! Oh my word. Oh, and then stretch. Wow. Oh! That's a rib cage. That's a rib cage. Oh my goodness. Prosperity gospel has come back in full force since COVID. I'd say some of it, yes. Because there were also some people that abused scripture throughout COVID on...
I think people have just done it for a very long time.
Yeah. As Ecclesiastes says, there's nothing new under the sun.
Nope.
Sadly to say.
Just coming back bigger than what it was.
Right. But here's the thing in the prosperity is that, like, either way, we're supposed to be content in wherever God puts us. That's what Paul puts. But that's a very hard thing, because that means then, when things are rough, you're still supposed to be content. That's what I'm very much... No. That was a good call out, Tom. Thank you for that. Because you're right. I
you could say it right back at me.
No, but, like, legit. I'll respond to that in all honesty. I have not been content, and that's where I beat myself up, and I feel like I try to figure out things way ahead. And there's a God that does care about my needs and care about the needs of my family. Yeah, and that's the hard part, is my head tries to figure out all the things and solve it all. But then I start worrying, and it starts escalating, and it just gets worse and worse. Like, yeah, don't want a panic attack. Yep, too poor to be content, stressed and blessed, right? Right, but it's in the midst of that, is like going, okay, what's my attitude in here? How am I approaching this? How am I going about this? Am I doing things wisely, or am I just even like freaking out and not even doing anything about it either? And that's the hard part, is it's very easy to start freaking out over things, and then just like you get stuck at freaking out and you don't end up doing stuff about it. And it's communication, right? It's working together. And I'm going to say this: it's important to have a community that's there, that's checking, that's asking, that's willing to nudge you when you need it, because let's face it, we all need it. It's easy to end up in a storm of anxiety and panic, right? This is actually, I think I know what the talk will be for Level Up on Thursday, and it's going to be a review on Inside Out 2, particularly the last moment. No, like, seriously, I had not related so much in a moment as I did with that anxious moment. Yeah. And Pilo, that's been stirring in my head since like this weekend, specifically Sunday. I'm like, man, I really need to talk about this, because maybe other people are going through it too. And you're laughing at me because you're like, oh, Wilson, me.
No, I was surprised.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that Mike's working through. And Mike talks in third person, apparently.
Oh, don't worry, I know about both things.
It's truth. It's truth. All right, finally, the last verse. The one that I messed up on. The one that Heather knows. The one that I forgot. Okay. For the sake of the house of the Lord, our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. Okay, that's interesting. So this is David. For the sake of the house of the Lord, our God. So for the sake of the temple, for the sake of the holy place, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. I will seek to... What would that look like?
Make sure they have food.
Make sure they have food.
Places to live.
Yeah. Well, because here, like, the thing that we've been focusing on has been twofold. One is the actual city. The other part is the people.
Mm-hmm. And
this whole pilgrimage is for us to be together, stuff like that. As leaders, we have a higher calling. Right. We do. We do have a higher calling in some of, like, not that, like, we can snoot down and look down on people or stuff like that.
Okay.
We have... You do that, I'll call you out. We don't have that right to just be like, well, look at how awesome I am. There's points where, like, there's different focuses for us to have. But Jesus himself said, like, you need to be in the position of a servant. Mm. It's not about you getting the best seat. It's not about you...
Like the Pharisees.
Right. Right. It's not about the best seat. It's not about looking right or doing this and stuff like that. It's not.
Oh.
I would be definitely in the wrong profession if it were, because, like, y'all put up with Wilson looking like a weird, nerdy hobo. Because there are no... Yeah. You just want to be a sheep, Hilo? Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, that was a Youthman joke. Can I ask a question? 100% Aqua. A quad.
A quad.
A quad.
Okay.
Throw down the question. What's the question? And thank you for joining us on YouTube. This is why we have the multi-filter. Okay, Aquad is like gonna type up a novel and get ready. You best have the best answer because you're the one answering it.
No.
Not me.
No.
I'm just throwing it down.
No.
There. Aquad, we're just like we're waiting in suspense. I'm scared. First of all, are you a feminist? I would say I'm an equal opportunist. That's what I'd say. I think there's stuff that both men and women need working on for benefits of both. And if you would like to have a discussion on that, like, you could talk to my wife to double check if she feels like I'm sharing on that vantage point. I don't know. Like, what's up, Quad? I'm very curious now why you're wondering if I'm a feminist. I'm very curious.
Respect women, yes, Solomon.
Yes. That... Boy. In fact, biblically, we're supposed to love women, and they respect us. This is where it's a mutual thing. Do you believe that feminism contradicts the Bible? Can the Bible... What?
Because the Bible said the head of the woman is a man.
Okay, so, again, you got to look at the context of the situation that's going on here, right? You're looking at how family structure was going on back then, too. How men were typically the ones out there doing some other work, and women were not always doing that. They were taking care of the home and stuff like that. This is why, if you were not married, you were not doing well financially as far as being a woman, stuff like that. So in that case of how the structure went, the men were supposed to be taking care of and watching over the women. This is not a point of authority. This is a point of the roles and responsibility of what he was supposed to be doing. So the reason why I can speak into that is because me and my wife have very non-traditional roles. I'm telling you, like, it's a very different style manner. But do I see my wife as my equal in how I care for her? Yes.
I can answer this.
Yes. He's heard lots of discussions. We've had lots of conversations
I'm also at
back
their
and
house.
forth. Yeah.
So yes.
And so for me, there are some things that typically men were supposed to do that my wife does, and there's some things that women are supposed to do that I do, roles wise, so to speak. To me, it's more the focus of the partnership. How are you working together? Now, I do think there are certain responsibilities, and this is where biblically maybe it may seem like it's misogynistic, I guess it would be. It's not really misogynistic in a negative connotation. It's more like
how
the roles, how it's presented. Right. So, like, do I think a man needs to be the spiritual head of the house? Like, as in he's praying for his family, he's investing in his kids spiritually? Yes, 100%. But I also say that's a shared role between the parents as well. Like, we also are in a different kind of scenario where women are more educated than the women back then, right? Like, women can go to school.
It's also just different times.
Like, it's a different scenario.
Yeah.
But what I would respond in giving guidance is go back to Genesis 2. Or go back to Genesis 1 and 2. The original design of how relationships and roles and stuff like that is that we're supposed to be partners. We're supposed to be working at this together. We're supposed to be seeing each other's faults. Uh-oh. You got in trouble by Mom. I didn't do it. I see it that we are supposed to be partners, period. So we work that out. And the idea of how Eve was called the helper or helpmate, truest definition of what it is that she is the one who comes alongside with us. she is the one who sees the weaknesses that are in Adam and operates and strengthens that. So where he is weak, she is strong. Right?
Where she is weak, he is strong.
He is strong, right? Like, this is why opposites is not necessarily a bad thing in a relationship. If anything, opposites are more helpful. Because where I'm not the best at...
I say it's better to find an opposite.
Right, find a bit of opposite.
Like, have things you both enjoy.
But, okay, so opposite as in, like, maybe personality, skill set on some things, but as far as mindset of values and, like, beliefs, you need to be on the same side. You need to be, like, in flow with that, because you can then go in the same direction and working on it, but you can see the different vantage points by having those different skill sets and capacities and stuff like that. Like, my wife is financially way savvier than I am. I'm just a guy that likes to save money. That's what I'm really good at. I'm good with money comes in, I don't touch it until I absolutely have to. My wife is, like, very savvy on the financial... Wow. Man, Solomon's just really hinting at people to donate. And I do appreciate that, Solomon.
Yo, I should start a GoFundMe for Solomon just to plug for me for a new PC.
Quad, does that make sense? Did I give clarity a little bit on that? Like, I'm not looking to, like, necessarily point out, like, a side or stuff like that. I think we just need to be better at partnerships. I mean, I got $200 worth of candy. Holy. And 65 this weekend. Whoo!
Yo, Pilo, you bringing some of that candy?
Pilo,
no. It was only for like 65. You bringing some of that though? Cause I do like my candy.
Anywho, does that make sense? A quad? Anyone? Yeah. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Thumbs
Am I a
all
horrible
around.
person? Because
Yes.
I really don't think. Well. This is where I'm very thankful for Jesus' grace, because I am a dirty, rotten, filthy piece of scum. But thanks to Jesus, I am made right and made new. But like that to me is God's heart, and that's actually seen in the message of God's heart. Yeah.
I don't know if we get an answer.
I don't think so. All right. Well, that was a fun little rant and stuff like that. So, back to verse 9, what we were originally discussing. But for the sake of the house of the Lord, I will seek what is best for you, Jerusalem. And what would be best for Jerusalem?
I already answered.
Yeah, you did. But I want to hop on the idea that what's the best thing for Jerusalem is the reminder of focus on God. Yeah. Because when we have the focus on God, when we are reminded that we need to cling to Him, that He is the most important thing in our life, that actually does help us. Is it going to feel like an immediate solution? No. But, like, legit, the focus on God, the whole reason why we go on the pilgrimage is to celebrate God. And then when we celebrate God, we actually create unity. We create consistency. And working on that together. I seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem, is really, like, I seek what's best for God. I seek what's best in keeping Him priority. Wow. Okay, that was cool. Don't mind me. God's just having a wonderful nudge in my head and my heart and stuff like that. Is that a thumbs up? Is that... that's okay? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that question. A little off topic, but it was good. For second question, what is the relationship between sin, having the Garden of Eden, and the way Jesus died on the cross? That's what?
It's good.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Do you need me to read this?
What is the relationship between the sin that happened in the Garden of Eden and the way Jesus died on the cross? I think you could even field this one. I think you understand the theological implications.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, dude, this is not hard. You can do this. Yes, get Wilson glasses, or I just, like, increase the font size.
I know, he had to literally, like, lay on my lap to read that. No.
Sorry. You can do it, Tom.
Nah, Wilson got it.
No. Okay. I'll finish that question, and then we're going to do our Lectio Divina section, because I said we were going to do that, and we got some people that are excited for that end. So this will be the last question. So thank you, Aquad. The relationship between the sin that happened in the Garden of Eden and the way Jesus died on the cross. When you're looking at the sin that started it all, it was a thirst for power, right? And we may not think that immediately, right? But think about it. When it's brought up in Genesis 3, when Eve is looking at the tree, and the snake is like, "Yo, hey, how about you go for the bite of the fruit?" She's like, whoa, I don't do that, because God said if we do that, and we even touch it, we will surely die. So she adds a little extra caveat on top of what God said, right? First of all, like, they don't even know what death is. They don't know what the potential implication of what death means. It's just, it's like,
just
what?
A word?
It's a word. Well, they don't know. And so then when...
I wish it was just a word for us.
Right. Well, and so then when the snake goes, whoa, like, you're not going to surely die. In fact, your eyes will be open, and you will know good from evil. And then the comment afterward is that once Eve, or the woman, they say, but Eve, found out that the fruit was good for knowing good and evil, that's what made it the incentivized nature to go for it, right? Well, I don't think it was fear of the unknown. I feel like she was getting shirked by God. She was getting ripped off by God. God was holding back something from her to have. At least that's how the serpent's bringing it up, right? Like, that's how the snake is throwing it. It's like, yo, like, God actually holding you back. Like, it's not that you're going to die. It's that you're going to actually see more. And you're going to be more like God because of that. And so, in her head, she's like, oh, flip, man. Like, no, I'm with Indiana Jones. I hate snakes. 100%, right? And this is a snake with limbs. Like, not just, like, the... No, this would have had arms and stuff. That messed up. Think Mushu vibes, okay?
No, Sullivan.
Snake life matters. Not this snake. No. Not this snake. So, when we're looking at Eve's sin, or the sin that started it all, it's a rebellion basis. And it's a thirst for, well, God, you don't know what's actually right for me. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay. Why, thanks. Well, but, like, that's the sin. That's the thing. So then, the way Jesus died on the cross, Jesus dies on a tree. So we're both at two trees, right? The tree of knowledge of good and evil, and we knew that the ultimate penalty is sin and death, right? Sin's brought into the world, which means there's death. When Jesus goes to the tree, the fruit that he is taking, and he's doing, is that he's the one who's dying on it. He's the one who's dying because of it, and he is hung up on that tree. And he has to sacrifice himself for what? That anyone comes to him would have new life. So in a way, Jesus, on one act on the tree, on dying on a cross, right? We approached the tree of sin and death, the knowledge of good and evil, and then there was the other tree, which was the tree of life. Jesus turned what was a symbol of death, the tree of death, that we keep on coming to, this form of power, which, by the way, crucifixion is a form of Rome flexing its power and going, yeah, you're going to die a brutal way. It's going to suck. It's going to be brutal, and we put you on display for it. Ban trees. Actually, no, don't ban trees. Because trees point us to a point of contention. What kind of tree are you coming to?
We also need those.
We do need them. Oxygen and whatnot. Kind of important. But what Jesus then took was this thing of death and oppression. This thing that kept pointing to how we try and power and overpower each other and stuff like that. And flipped it into a point of grace and mercy and submission. because he submitted to that authority by dying to it, even though he was right. He didn't have to. And then he became the fruit that we can come to and get life. He is the one that is the source of life. So turning that tree from death to life, because it's in his resurrection we have peace. And it's in the payment of what he did on that cross, which I know a lot of people don't like hearing it, but God outright wrecked Jesus on the cross. He destroyed Jesus because Jesus was sin for a period of time. For that period of time he was on the cross, he was sin, and he bore all that sin. And he had to do that so that we don't suffer God's wrath that way. So he bore God's wrath. He took it. But then he became that redemption piece, the saving grace that was there, and protected us from that by taking it on himself. So he has given us eternal life. He is that tree of life. He is that rest in peace. So that is the relationship between, at least how I see it biblically and thematically, of the sin in the Garden of Eden and how Jesus died on the cross. He was the direct correlation of the punishment that was happening because of that broken tree. But then he then restores it. He starts the restoration process to bring us back to the Garden of Eden. Which is the whole path storyline of what is going on throughout the Old Testament. Their whole goal is to try and get back into Eden, and we keep messing it up. And so we need someone to guide us to what Eden is and what it will look like, and that's Jesus. And so when he's resurrected, he's showing what the new Adam is looking like. The new Eve will be like. So, theological rant over. Ha! There we go. I hope that was in depth enough for you, Aquad. That was a lot of fun, man. Throw in the theology. Why am I getting so text? There's so many messages I'm getting. It's like, this is nuts.
Bye-bye messages.
Bye-bye messages. Messages. Whoo. I am now stepping over chords. Okay. We ready for Lectio Divina?
You are.
Okay, we're going to do it. All right. So Lectio Divina, for those of you who are new to this and those of you who are old to this, well, get used to it. Lectio Divina is where we read through the chapter 3 times. The first time, you're listening to it, and you're listening for a verse or a sentence that stands out to you, asking God, why does that stand out to you? What's the thing that's tugging at you? Could be something that goes, ooh, that's uncomfortable, or, oh, man, I needed that. Stuff like that. We do a second reading, then it's like a phrase in that sentence that stands out, so you're breaking it down bit by bit. And we do another pause and reflection, and then the third one is a word. What is the word or 2 words that stands out to you? And then we're going to have a little share time, and then we're going to pray. Cool? Cool? Cool, 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 cool. Thumbs up. Solomon's just busy eating popcorn all the time. We should just go over to Solomon's. He always has popcorn.
I had popcorn last night.
Popcorn. I did not, and I want it. Actually, I did. I had Smart Food.
You lied.
I did lie. I'm so sorry.
Lying's bad.
It is. It's against, the Bible and stuff like that. Okay, let's do this. Everyone just catch a breath. Take a moment.
And cry on the inside.
Cry on the inside. Wow. It's okay. It's okay. He just wants to poke the bear a lot.
I know.
And he'll get the bear sometime.
No.
Just not on stream.
No, he's getting no reaction.
Okay, fine. All right. Psalm 122. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And now, here we are, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. All the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord, as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love the city prosper. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. Okay, so just take a couple of moments in your own head or writing it down. What was a verse that stood out to you? So we'll have a pause for a couple of moments and then I'll read again. All right, second reading. Now we're looking for a phrase in there that stands out. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And now, here we are, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. All the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord, as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love the city prosper. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls, and prosperity in your palaces. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. So we're looking for like a phrase that stands out. Just sit. Okay. Last reading, one word that stands out. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And now here we are, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. All the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love the city prosper. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. All right. So guys, in the chat here, throw down what was the word and why did it stand out
What
to you?
about the other two?
Well, you can do the breakdown of like what was the verse and then like break down stuff like that. What was it for you, Tom? Jerusalem is a well-built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. Why did that stand out to you?
Strong defense.
Strong defense? Okay, why strong defense?
Strong defense of the faith.
Okay, strong defense in your faith. So like a security and peace and all that. Okay, well, I like that. I like that. Seek. We seek peace. We seek rest. We seek so many things. And it just always feels like I'm seeking and never actually resting. So is that a prayerful petition, Pilo? Or is it a reminder of, what is it in Matthew? Seek first the kingdom of God and all these things will be given to you. Which is a very hard thing to take sometimes when life doesn't seem to be just running like you feel like it should, or should be easier or stuff like that in that case too. It's a thought. It's a thought. No, thank you for that.
What did you have?
Well, I was going to ask Solomon if there was anything that he's willing to share, but like, you know, Solomon usually just emoji reacts at me and that's it. But is there anything that stood out to you, or a quad, or noodles, anything? Yeah.
Alright, Solomon. Enough emojis. Tell us the truth. Tell us your inner thoughts.
Tell us everything. Okay. For me, originally, it was the same verse that you were on. Inner thoughts? I have none. Oh my goodness.
We know. No, I'm joking.
Originally, I was there with you on verse 3. Oh, noodles. Prosperity. Can't put it into words exactly why. Okay, prosperity. Okay.
Seamless.
Seamless is your word. Mm-hmm. It's sealed tight. It's safe and secure. Mm-hmm. I like that. The word has been peace. It's been more like where am I seeing that? And I guess like the piece that really kind of hit there for me throughout this passage, I think, was in verse 8, the one that you originally pointed to on the may you have peace. Mm-hmm. The idea of like you're saying that for other people, you're blessing other people in the midst of it.
You're not saying it for yourself.
Well, but even in that case, when I'm praying that for other people, secretly I kind of am praying that for me.
You are, but
it's not outright me saying, God, I want peace.
Yeah.
But for others, yeah, absolutely. Like, I care about your peace, Pilo, that you'd be able to feel finally at peace with in your own body and with what's going on, or with Tom, like being able to have peace that he's gonna get a job, he'll be able to do that, and like, yeah, things will go well. Or for you, Solomon, who's been going through so much health wise, like to be able to have a peace, to feel like you're whole, you're not just body wrecked because of ridiculous cancer and other stuff that's going on. And then on the flip side for me is like, honestly, guys, the one thing that I've been asking for God for has been like, God, I just need peace. Like, yeah, meet my needs, God, but also help me in the process that the way you meet needs is different than the way that I meet needs. And that's a hard thing, right? But the factor of like, Solomon, oh, I'm feeling peaceful as heck. Content 2025. That is actually a pretty big thing to be able to say, Solomon, if like with you being legit. And I know you've been legit. We've been talking about that in our personal chats, but that's one thing that I am praying for is peace. Because my head does not know what peace looks like. Tom knows this. Pilo knows this. Solomon knows this. Everyone knows this. But to be able to sit in peace and just to be like, okay, God, I need you to figure this out. Like, I can feel whole that God's got it covered. He's the one who's holding me together. It's not anything that I'm doing well that's great. And we're going to be talking about that at Psalm 127. So, in 5 weeks, we'll talk about that. but, yeah, just keep on praying for peace for other people. Trusting that God's going to do that too for me. So
I'm guessing Wally's out at lunch.
Wally's out at lunch. He's doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know, cool. He was messaging while he was in class, right?
Wally doesn't go to school.
He doesn't?
He's at home school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, Solomon, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they went to school with Nuggets.
No. They're just buddies. They're church buddies. They're church friends. Okay. But yeah, my level up is that I'm going to keep on just telling God that I'm looking for His peace, which surpasses all understanding. So, oh man, I'm hearing my mom talking to me. But it's good. So your takeaway is security in God. Your defenses will hold in Him. Cool. Cool. All right. Prayer requests. Awesome sauces. I know he wants a job, so we're praying for that. Got to pray for the man's job. Even if it's flipping burgers. Flip burgers. You're not allowed to eat the burgers.
I need a job soon, though, or I may not be here anymore.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Like, not here, just in the ground. I may be there.
Yeah, because then Mom doesn't have to worry about covering your expenses anymore because you're in the ground. So he really does need a job. So it's stuff like that. Oh, Solomon, be nice. He hears the Dodgers are hiring.
So Wales is like England, right?
Oh.
That's what I've heard, and that's what I think.
Okay, we're gonna start up a feud war is what's gonna be happening right now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. So prayer that, Tom and Solomon will not outright wreck each other on stream. Yeah, I'm looking at you too, Solomon. Be nice. Gonna pray for Pilo and just her still working through some pain stuff that's been going on, and so pray for peace. We'll be praying for Solomon. Continued hand on him during this chemo stuff. It's awesome that you got a great mindset throughout all of this, but it'd be awesome if your body actually would respond to the medication too. So we'll be praying for that. Noodles, any prayer requests on your end? Don't mind me, I'm just going to try and sip coffee. Rude. Well, while we're waiting for Noodles' response, potentially, prayer requests that I'm just going to have for you guys. One is our superhero cafe night, that it would be well attended, that peeps would be coming on out, and they would be blessed and have a good time and stuff like that.
We're doing injustice too on that, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we destroy people.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Especially you.
You're so friendly. I just want you to know.
Love you.
Love you. But also just like there's a lot of stuff that's going on for our family right now as far as like working toward home ownership and stuff like that. Prayer others to find jobs as well. Okay. I'm praying for other people to find jobs too. That'd be nice. And prayer for others.
Take it.
It's awesome. Love it.
After you cry in the corner.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on transition wise for our family. As far as like owning a house soon, which is awesome and terrifying all at the same time. And budget wise, that's fun and terrifying.
Hey, at least you have a budget.
Right. Guys, I honestly saying this, I really appreciate my wife. My wife is taking on work with her parents, which is awesome, and being able to help support our family a bit more, so that we are not screaming and crying in the corner. But yeah, just prayer for peace in the midst of all this. Because that's where, like, 5 a.m. wake-ups because my heart's going nuts, that's not fun. And that's why I'm going for a doctor appointment next week to see about counseling. And more counseling. So, get my head checked out as well as my heart, too. So we're working on it. Yeah. Just prayer that things would work out. Thank you, Solomon. I appreciate all that support. Cool. I'm going to pray.
I love Solomon's last message.
Donate Tom. I'm donating you where?
We don't need to say anything.
We're just
We
mischievous.
know.
We're just mischievous. All right, cool. I'm going to pray. We're going to do that. Hey, God, thank you for today. Thank you for this time where we've been able to sit into your word and be reminded that there's a peace in your presence. And there's even unity together in your presence. So, God, I just pray that we would come to you, that we would find our peace, our refuge, our strength in you. And, God, there can be a lot of things that are in our heads and our hearts that cause us worry, or things that just need to get figured out and done. And so some of these things, like, God, we pray that Tom and other people who are looking for jobs would be able to find them. That just be able to settle into work, just go at it, and whatever kind of work that is, that you would provide throughout all that. And that they would have a peace in that, and they'd be able to just keep on moving forward and trust in you. And thank you for that provision. We pray for Hilo and peace in her body, in her mind, strength in her as well. Just help her through that whole process of her body giving out, and just give her peace in her knowing that you are seeing this, that you are the thing that's holding her together, and that when she feels like she can't hold it together, she can come to you, and that there is a difference made. God, I pray for Solomon. Thank you for his heart for this ministry, for his love on other people. I pray that you would give him rest, give him peace. Thank you that he's been content in his situation, which is kind of nuts and crazy, but like, it's awesome that he's able to reflect that and even pour that peace out to other people. But I do pray that you just bring healing to his body, be with him, with his folks, that you would help him have peace of mind over that and do as much as he can, but also give the rest to you, that you would be taking care of that. And God, I just pray for peace over my own family. Thank you that I've been asking different people stuff and being able to have a little bit more peace of mind on some things, but also, God, help me to rest in you, to trust in you, that you are our sustainer. When things look scary, when things are looking tight, when we're entering territory we've never been before that we know is going to be good for us, but it's still scary and it's a lot of responsibility. Help us to trust and rely on you and all that. Help us to be sustained in you throughout all that. God, I thank you that we don't have to go on a pilgrimage, we just come to you. We can just open our hearts and say, Jesus, I need you. I need your peace. I need your wholeness. Please make me whole. Make me right and have peace in that. We ask this in your name. Amen. Well, crew, that was a stream. Feel free to throw support if you so wish to redeemed a reward wheel.
Do we even have one?
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
Don't mind me. You keep them entertained with your awesomeness. Did you? Seriously?
Hey, you're back, yeah.
And then I unplugged because of you.
That's because of you.
You're rude.
Don't blame me.
Hold on. There we go.
Hey, guys. What are we doing?
Okay, here we go. Gotta move you over here. And do this. And then we go. Sure, we'll go there.
You could have mine. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Deal with it. Alright. Reward wheel. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Keep us entertained, so Tom's gonna shoot a wall. Wow. Here comes the big wheel finisher, stuff like that. Ooh, and it is a mindfulness break. Guys, a mindfulness break. 60-second meditation. All that.
Do another spin.
Do another spin. What?
Doing it.
Why do another spin?
Doing it.
Okay, we get one more, I guess. Throwing down love. Oh, eat something, which is appropriate, because we should be eating for, well, look at Tom. He's eating his muffin and all that.
I'm eating my breakfast.
Oh, my breakfast. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. Oh, well, that's what I could have used. That would have been better. Anywho, Tom, anything you want to say to the crew?
I'm gonna go beat up Wilson.
Hey,
Then
look here.
I'm gonna go beat up Wilson, then Solomon. You're muted.
All right. Well, you heard it first. Say bye, Tom.